Let's talk about the assemble all function. So I have two separate speaker assemblies here, but they share some common components. So the grill in this particular model is the same one as the grill in this model. And let's say that we want to go add screws to both of these sub-assemblies for this particular design. So the same screw needs to be put into each of those. So if we take a look at the grill itself, and let's go in and let's just open that up real quick. And you'll notice here that if we show the coordinate systems, that this, each of these locations has kind of a named coordinate system reference with a pattern to it. So we see screw 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we can actually take advantage of that with NitroCell, and the screw itself also has a screw reference, a coordinate system basically that has been pre-named or pre-configured to kind of control the default orientation of this wherever it's assembled. Since this is a family table, this will also apply to the instances. So I'll show you how easy this is to do. So I'm going to come in and we're going to simply do a assemble all, and this is really cool. So we're going to be able to say I want to assemble a screw.prt, and the reference I want to use is screw, and I want it to go to all of the grill parts that are found in the within the structure of the what's active on the screen here. And I'm going to go put them at all of the locations where screw underscore star exists. So when we run this, it's gone off and assembled those, but it's assembled them in the target locations and the subassemblies. So these actually became part of the subassemblies and have been constrained there. So if we open this model up right now, you'll see that there's our screw parts that have been added and they've been placed exactly where we want them to go. So that is a very powerful function, and this will also open the model if it's not already in session. So in this particular case, we've defined something that's not in session. It went off and found it and loaded it in. If we wanted to, let's change this to a screw. Oh, let's say 25 millimeter screw .prt. I'm just going to run this again. We're going to add double the screws in here, but you could see that it's adding those in as it goes. So even if we take, like if we hide this particular component here, let's remove this from display. There we go. You can see that it's added those extra screws in. So it's our original screws are there that we just added, and then we just added these instances of that in there also. So very powerful function, very handy, especially when you have multiple targets and you've planned out where you want those assemblies to go and how their assembly references to go and how they're put together.